Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Action Jackson, man. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing my post-game reaction to the Dallas Cowboys preseason game against the Los Angeles Chargers. And before we hop into the video, I would appreciate if you guys would like the video, subscribe if you're new, and comment your video and your thoughts about the video and of preseason, and share my content with anyone who you think that might like my content I share. So yeah, man, hopping straight into it, man. I'm going to just start it off by saying Kevontae Turpin has solidified his spot on the 53-man roster. I already knew he was going to make the roster, but tonight just definitely punched that hole into it, man. He had 2 kick return touchdowns, one for a kickoff return and another one for a punt return. He absolutely balled out tonight, man. I was super proud of him. That was this so far has been the best free agency move that the Dallas Cowboys have did this offseason. Hopefully he keeps it up. But now I don't want to see him no more until September 11th, until we play against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's the next time I want to see Kevontae Turpin with pads and a helmet on. He showed what he showed what he could. He did everything that he was supposed to. Yeah, he's definitely going to be our kick return specialist moving forward. The next bright player that balled out today was Israel Mukuamu. He was number 24 on the field today. That was another one. He's the thumper. He was covering really well. I believe the first drive of the LA Chargers, he picked off Easton Stick, or whoever their quarterback name is. I think his name is Easton Stick. But he picked him off. He did really well in the run game. He did really well great in coverage, playing on top as a free safety. Again, he was playing really great in the box. He solidified to me another person that punched their stamp into the 53-man roster. Him and Marquise Bell, both of them, I'm joining them together when talking about both. Marquise Bell did really, really great. He definitely has been a solidifier when it comes down to the goal line. He has been really that person that we need. He's been making the plays. He's been there. He's been attacking the ball. Wherever the ball is, he is. He's been making a lot of great stops, whether stopping the running back from scoring, batting down a pass, doing whatever he needs to do in coverage. So Marquise Bell has been doing really, really great as well. And now your safety room right now, to me, looks solidified with your 3 being Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson, of course, Jaron Kearse. Then you throw in Israel Mukuamu, and you add in Marquise Bell. Out from tonight, in my opinion, was Tristan Hill. Tristan Hill, man, he got a pressure, he got a sack, and a fumble recovery. He forced a fumble and fumbled the recovery, all in the same play. It was really, really nice. And like I said, this defensive line, that was something I wanted to look out for in today's game. They proved to me that a lot of people are going to be on this team. Dante Fowler had a really good game. Sam Williams had a really good game as well, getting pressure off the edge and doing really well in the run game. Quentin Bohanna was solid tonight. All those guys were looking really, really well, man. And this was by far our best preseason game we've had in the past 2 years. So then again, looking at the DB room, Kelvin Joseph, he played well tonight. He didn't get beat a lot in coverage. He had that one play where the quarterback threw it over his head, but then that's when Israel Mukuamu came in and knocked up the PBU. But that was only the bad play that Kelvin Joseph had. But other than that, Kelvin Joseph was looking pretty solid tonight. Deron Bland didn't do much in today's game, and neither did Nashawn Wright. There was some penalties. He had a bad call. A 3rd and 17. The wide receiver he wasn't even near the first down marker, and Nashawn came up and tried to knock down the pass before the ball even came to the receiver, which is really bad, of course, and that was another penalty. And something that the Cowboys did today that they did better than last week, maybe just partial because of the referee crew not calling a whole lot of penalties, But the Cowboys, there wasn't a whole lot of penalties called in this game on on all sides, special teams, defense, offense. It was a pretty well called game. Yes, the Cowboys still have some penalties they need to fix. There was holding calls. There were offsides with Terrell Basham early off in the game. So I think the Cowboys still need to fix up on their penalty issue, but nothing too major as it was like last week. So that's a plus there. Battle, I felt like it should go to Will Grier. Cooper Rush, he did have a solid drive today with a touchdown. But in my opinion, I still feel like Will Grier gave the receivers a better showing in today's game. A little bit of a showing today. He was looking pretty solid, but there was a touchdown in the back of the end zone that Cooper Rush had him on. And that's just where not Cooper Rush, but that's where Jalen Tolbert has to step up and, work on his footwork and get that second foot down. Because, that first foot in, that left foot, he just put his big feet down on the white line in the back of the end zone. If he just, works in his toe tap right there, that's a touchdown right there on Jalen Tolbert. But other than that, Jalen Tolbert was looking pretty nice today in preseason, getting open, making some of his catches. That's another thing I think he needs to work on, his catching as well. But, he's just a rookie, and it's good to get some of these kinks out now. So that's when regular season time comes, he's playing full speed. But it looks like also another thing with Jalen Tolbert is that I believe he's had a lot more chemistry with Dak Prescott than he has had with Cooper Rush or Will Grier or Ben DiNucci. So maybe that's a little bit of the reason why Jalen Tolbert hasn't been looking that great. He's been working with backups. I already know when Dak Prescott comes in, Jalen Tolbert's going to look way better than what people are speculating about. Looking good, especially our interior offensive line. Tyler Smith looked really, really well tonight. Of course, I can tell with the game plans when we run the ball is that our focus is that we run behind 73, which is Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith did amazing tonight. There was no calls being called on him, anything like that. So he played really well tonight. Matt Fournier, number 68, some of you guys might see on the offensive line. He played really well today, clearing out the first level, getting rid of the defensive linemen, moving up to the second level really, really fast. He has been looking really, really good for our backup center. Maybe he makes a push for starting center, but we don't know. As for right now, our offensive tackle position is horrendous, is putrid. Like I said, I think it wasn't horrendous because there was no starters for the Chargers that were starting on their defensive line. But I think the Cowboys need to go out there and sign an offensive tackle immediately. Like I said, Eric Fisher's still out there. If the Cowboys want to go cheaper than that, you got Nate Solder. You got Darrell Williams that was formerly with the Bills. So, the Cowboys, they have to figure out that left tackle position. I do not feel comfortable at all with Josh Ball being out there at all. The kicking battle today, it was inconsistent because Brett Maher, I believe, on one of the Kevontae Turpin touchdowns was kicking an extra point. Then when the Cowboys tried for a field goal from 35 yards out, they put him Liram. Then I believe around like the fourth quarter time, around like the 8-minute mark, the Cowboys, they sent out Brett Maher to kick a 61-yarder, which made no sense to me because I felt like if you're going to gauge your kickers, you start them out, you give them a fair shot. Don't give Liram a shorter kick and then praise him, but then send Brett Maher to kick at the 50-yard line, which is like a 70-yard field goal. Like, that's inconsistent to me. But Brett Maher still on the 61-yarder. He had he had power on it, but he just didn't have enough to get over that goalpost, and it just came just short. And the kicker battle, it is what it is. I still think the kicker battle is going to go to Brett Maher, but you never know. With the Dallas Cowboys. So, man, that's about it for the preseason, man. Really great showing from Kevontae Turpin. Israel Mukuamu balled today. Marquise Bell balled. I was, really proud of the team tonight. They had a really well game. Everything like that, man. And See you guys in the next video. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening, rather. And see you later. Bye.